Howdy, howdy, everybody, and welcome back. We're in the process of selling off a bunch of bales of hay. Um, we actually got way, 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 way more than what we need. Um, so, like I said, we're selling some off. Now, I had the settings on my baler a little off, and I wasn't running full size or the maximum size that I could, so not getting quite as much out of the bales as I could, but is what it is. So and then I go off and do what I just did and drop some of my bales before it actually went across the sales. So let's push these into this sell spot, and we're going to go pick up another load. The trailer that we got, it holds quite a few bales, but we have way, 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 way more bales. It's going to take us multiple trips to load everything, but I don't think we're going to record all that. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and stop the time so that we can still have light while we're doing this. But hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I had a pretty good day today. Day off work, so that's always helpful. So, but we're running up. We're going to load up again. Then we're going to go check out. See if we got any cotton to load up. But as you see, we got a bunch of bales still in the field. But what we've done is we got another trailer that auto pickups while moving. But as you see, it doesn't come close to filling this trailer up. The reason why we're transporting everything on this trailer is just so that because of how much this holds, it saves us quite a bit of time. So, hence why we do use this trailer. But we've got. Let's go ahead and pick up a few more, and we'll go sell these off. But then, like I said, we'll go take a peek at how much wool we got, and we'll go from there. So there are a few bales of just grass floating around. Pretty well, there was some grass that got cut on the edges of the fields that got picked up with the baler, so but did not get tended to turn it into hay. So, like I said, we got a few bales of grass floating around. They're mostly over here on the edges. Now there is only one sale location for hay. So we're kind of at their mercy for sale price. And also now is not the best time to be selling hay. We're not getting top dollar for it, but as it is, we need money, so we're going to get this sold off. Now, one of the things I am considering doing, it's going to be quite a bit of work to do, but I am considering making a bunch of smaller pens for the sheep, so that we have easier time, or we'll get more wool per cycle without running into the risk of overfilling it. So. That is about the most successful I can hope to get. We're getting just a little over a total of 66,000 per load. Like I said, these are not the largest bales that can be made. I goofed up and didn't have the baler set to the 240, I think it's centimeter bales. So, yeah, 240 centimeters, 2.4 meters. So, yeah, that'd be about 8 foot wide. Yeah, and these bales are not full 8 foot. They're not the full width of the trailer. So, wow. Normally it goes across a little easier than that, but oh well. Not really supposed to be crossing tracks like that, but it is what it is. So, game mechanics aren't perfect match to real life. Now, one thing ran into a lot of issues with on FS22. I haven't so much ran into as much on this one. Is bottoming out the trailers and getting hung up on stuff. But now the trailers I've got now are all base game stuff, with the exception of one. But the trailers I had in FS22, they were their modded trailers. They were really low, so. But this map, it did a wonderful job on the railroad crossings. Very, very smooth. Very little difference in height, which is very, very handy. It's a nice attention to detail that I really enjoy. So now I just have that habit of just crossing the tracks willy-nilly wherever I want. So that part's on me. So, but let's drop this load off. Maybe I can get it to actually trigger to where it's the entire trailer on one sale price. Just so you guys can see exactly how much I'm getting per trailer load. This load is 100% hay. Grass does not sell for as much as hay does. Now the grass I could use for the sheep, since they don't care if it's grass or hay. Let's get this, like I said, we're going to get this sold off, and we will go visit the farm, look at our wool. The field we have with the grass is just way overkill, way more than what we need. So, but 66,375. It's not bad. We were getting better when I was doing the 240 centimeter bales, but it is what it is. So let's go run back to the farm. We might stick with this trailer. I mean, we don't need this trailer for what I'm fixing to do. This trailer holds way more wool than what we'll have produced. So I might just jump in to one of my little trucks and use my other trailer to move it around. So, but I think I have picked my next map that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to take a look at it before I for sure decide on it. But I did just download it today, so like I said, I want to take a look at it and verify if it's something I want to do. That one, I'm thinking I'm just going to do just a basic Let's Play type deal. Nothing. I'm not going to do any kind of major challenge like I've done on this one with the $10 million debt that I've paid off and have since. Got a floater there. I've since paid off and then I've taken back out a good portion that we need to get paid off. But let's load that. Yeah, we'll just hop on one of my other trucks and use that trailer for those. Oh, let's use this guy. So that's my baler that I'm using. It is a cheat one. It has a 100-meter pickup, but when you have a field as large as that is, it is a little rough trying to pick everything up without using something. So there is that. Could actually probably put a few bales of hay over here if I can manage to separate them out. Maybe get bales of grass out of the bales, out of the mixed bales of hay. That would make things a lot easier on us. This little Mercedes that we're using here, it's a handy little truck. In real life, this truck would not have the kind of power that I have in this truck now. These trucks have, I think the low end is like 200 something horse, and the top end is 500 horse. Which is way more than, like I said, those trucks would have in real life. I think, while I'm thinking about it, shut that off real quick. And, alright, so, yeah. Yeah, it was set to 220 centimeter bales. Now we just set it to the 240 centimeter, so that the next go around it will be larger bales. But I actually think that I am going to be reworking the farm. Either I'm going to rework the farm or I'm just going to do a new playthrough with everything. I'll sell everything, and that way I have an idea how much money I have, and just do a rebuild. So let's shut that off, and I'm going to jump back in. Actually, let's see. So what I've been doing for loading my bales is, let's get this reset, is this little trailer. As long as I don't hit the wrong buttons and get myself all kinds of goofed up. But this little trailer, I'll load 3 stacks. 4 deep, 2 wide. So then I'll just set them off to the side and rinse and repeat. So turn that off. And there we go. A bunch of button presses I have to do it, but it is by far easier to do this than to use the other trailer. Come up, stopped beside every single bale, and to look. I don't know if the new version of auto load has changed that any yet. There is a newer version than what I'm using. So I'll have to check that out, see if they've made any changes there. I try to keep my mods all up to date, but with the game still being relatively new, many of the mods are updating faster than I'm keeping up with it. Now, on occasion, I'll get a version that works, and then a new version comes out fixing some minor bug that wasn't affecting me, but creates a new bug that does affect me. So I don't always download them right away until I hear for sure if the mods are working right. But that's something. I mean, it's up to you guys if you guys want to do that. Let's now, one of the mods that I have, it is extremely handy when you're using trailers like this, and I'll show you why here in a second. Let me get this loaded up first. So, the front axle of this trailer, it articulates. As you can see there, it turns and whatnot. That is very, very handy when you're going forward. But when you are going backwards, not so much. So let's go ahead and remove that real quick. So what ends up happening is that happens. And it is steerable, but it's a challenge. But with the click of one button, you can lock that axle in, and that way you can back the trailer like normal. It's something that makes it a lot easier when backing into a shed, or you got a tight space you're working through. It makes things a lot easier for backing up. Um, it's a handy little mod. I think it's steer axle lock or axle lock or something like that's the name of it. But a very, very handy mod. I'm going to load this up, and I think I'm going to call that the end of this episode. Um, I'm going to finish up getting all this stacked up. I'm going to get the rest of the bales sold off. I am going to look at if there's any sell point mods. That's just a basic sell point that I can set in the farm. But also, I do think I am going to make a bunch of small pens for the sheep, because the way we have it set up right now, it is just we're running out of room for storage for the wool. So we're running multiple days, but then we're running into other issues because of having multiple days. Um, so yeah, we're going to change things up there. But in the meantime, thank you everybody for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I really hope to catch you guys next time. Take care and have fun.